In our 35th lab programming session, we will write a program to find the length of the string. So you may think that to find the length of the string, why we need to write a separate program? We are having an option called size of operator. By using the size of operator, we can get the size of the string, right? So if you are thinking that the size of operator will help you in getting the length of the string, that is a mistake. So first we will understand the use of size of operator to find the length of the string. So here I have used this program. This program is going to demonstrate you the use of size of operator. Now in this program I have taken an array by size 50 characters, and I have assigned Ajay Ram, this string, onto this array character of arrays. Now what happens on the memory is, so it is going to, the Ajay Ram is having 8 characters. So these 8 characters are going to occupy the first 8 spaces in the array. And after that, what the compiler will do is, it will assign a null character. And it will not only assign the null character immediately after the end of the string, it will assign that null character in the remaining empty spaces of the array. So in this array, we are having 50 characters. Now, after occupying the first 8 characters by the given string, the remaining all the spaces will be occupied by a null character. So this is how in reality the things will happen. The compiler will execute. The compiler will copy this null character in all the remaining spaces. Now what we are expecting is, we are expecting the length of this character, length of the string, to be printed by using the size of operator. By using the size of operator, what we are going to print? We are going to print the size of the memory that is allocated for this complete name array. What is the size of memory that is allocated for this name array? It is 50 bytes of space will get allocated. Try to understand this. This is very important to understand. So we are allocating 50. The size of name is 50 bytes of space. For example, if you take this character, instead of this character, if you take this as int, so this assignment is not possible. So just take this as a int. Now if you print the size of name, so can you guess the output? So don't consider it as a string, just remove this, and you use this name of 50 int and the data type as int. Now if you print the length of the name using the size of operator, can you guess what is the outcome of this? It is going to print 200, because the number of bytes that are allocated for name is 200 bytes. So you need to get this distinction. So this differentiation is very important for you to understand. Okay. So now coming to the actual program, how to write the program to find the length of a string. So for that, I am using this program. So this is the program to find the length of the string. The same character array has been used of size 50, and I have assigned Ajay Ram to it. And now I am using an integer variable I, and I have assigned it to 0. Now I am using this while loop to find the length of the string. Who is going to store the length of the string? The value of I is going to store the length of the string. Means the number of characters in the string, not included with the null character. How many characters are there in the string, including the spaces? So that length we have to get. So now this while loop is going to get that length. So how that can be done is by using this condition. Every time we are going to check whether the character that we got from the name, is it not equal to null character or not? If it is not equal to null character, means it is a string that has to be counted. So whenever we identify a null character within the name, then this while loop is going to stop its iteration. We are going to print the value stored in I. So we are going to get the length of the string. So what happens is, initially the value of I is equal to 0, name of 0. So in the first 0th location, what is the value stored in that location? It is A. So is A not equal to null character? Yes, A is not equal to null character. It is true. Because this is true, it means that this has to be counted. So we are going to increment the value of I. Again, the value of I will get incremented. So here the value of I will become 1. In the name of 1, we are having a value of j. So is this j not equal to null character? Yes, j is not equal to null character. So we are going to increment it again. We are going to come into this loop and this value of I will get incremented. So this is going to happen until this m. So until this m, so what is the value? It is going to start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here the value of I is equal to 7. So m not equal to null character. Is it true? Yes, it is true. So we are going to, so this is not n, it is m. So m not equal to null character. Is it true? Yes, it is true. Now we are going to increment the value of I. Now name of 8. So here it is 7. Now it has become 8. So the value of I is equal to 8. So name of 8. Name of 8 is having a value of null character. So null character not equal to null character. Is it true? No, it is not true. It is equal. So we are going to come out of this. We are not increment the I further. Now what is the value stored in I now? It is 8. So number of characters in the given string. How many characters are there? 8 characters are there. So this is how we are using the counter used in the while loop as to find the length of the string. So by the end of this program, we are going to print the length of the string with the value of I. So it is going to print its value as 8. So let's execute this program and see the output. Now first what we will do is we will run this size of operator. So if you run this size of operator, so what it is going to print? It is going to print 50. For example, if I change this, so I am deleting this Ajay Ram, and I am printing it as, I am changing this as int. Now if I print this, what happens? So now can you guess the output? Is it going to be 50? No, it is not going to be 50, it is going to be 200. See here, 200. Why? Because the int is going to occupy 4 bytes of space. Each integer element in the array is going to occupy 4 bytes of space. 4 into 50, 200 bytes has been allocated. So that is the use of size of operator. So try to understand that. By using the size of operator, we cannot get the length of the string. So this is the separate program that we have used to get the length of the string. So let's run this program and see how the output will get generated. So here the string length is 8. So this program is helping us to get the length of the string. But the C is providing default built-in programs for this. So we'll understand that in our next class. So what I'm trying to make you understand is, so this finding the length of the string is frequently used whenever we access the strings. If the program is involving strings, it is almost sure that we will use the concept of finding the length of the string. For every time to find the length of the string, there is no need for us to write this program again and again. So what C is going to provide is, C is providing some string inbuilt functions. So in that inbuilt functions, we are having a function called strlen, an inbuilt function in the string. So by using that strlen, we can get the length of the string without writing this program again and again multiple times in the programs. We can get the length of the string by using the built-in functions of the string. So those built-in functions we will try to understand in our next class. So that's it for this class. See you in the next class.